boys and girls, happy Earth Day. Today is Earth Day, a day we celebrate the earth and we try to think of ways to help the earth. We try to help the earth every day. Maybe you already are doing it, I hope, by throwing away trash, picking up litter, recycling. But on Earth Day, we try to think of maybe some big projects or little projects that we can do extra special on that day, like maybe think about planning and planting a garden this summer, or planting trees, or I don't know, you think of your ideas and share them with me. Today, I am going to show you how to make a bird feeder. That is a way I thought we could help the earth today by helping the animals of our world, especially the birds. So to do this project today, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need maybe some bird seed, but I'm going to show you something else you can use if you don't have bird seed, which is round cereal like Cheerios. And you're going to need some string or some yarn. And you're going to need some peanut butter or something sticky like shortening. If your mom and dad know what that is and you have it, you could use that also. So let me show you some simple ways that you can make a bird feeder to help the birds. All right, so maybe you have an empty water jug in your house. Here's a water jug, and what I did was I cut a hole in the water jug. Again, you're going to need a grown-up to do that part. And then we popped some holes on the two sides and we strung a string through it and tied it. See, now we can hang it up. And then we're just gonna fill it with some birdseed, like this. And we're just gonna fill the bottom of the bird with birdseed. And then we can take this right outside and hang it up, and the birds can fly and land right in there and eat the birdseed. That's one way to make a bird feeder. If you don't have a milk jug, maybe you have, or a water jug, maybe you have a milk carton. And same thing, we cut a hole, like a doorway in the milk carton for the birds. We popped some holes in the sides and put the string through. And again, you can fill it with some bird seed. If you wanted to cover this with like duct tape and make it look all pretty, you could, or you can just leave it as a milk carton. And again, you can go ahead and fill it up with some bird seed. And then the birds can fly right in there and have a little bird treat, and I can hang this anywhere outside. So we've done our water jug, we've done our milk carton. You can also do a milk jug. Maybe you buy milk jugs at your house. Again, we cut a little doorway or a window, and we poked holes and tied string through it. And again, we can fill it with bird seed. This one's pretty easy to decorate also. So you could draw on it with some permanent markers. Maybe you want to make some smiley faces all over it, or you want to draw some flowers to decorate your bird feeder. So this one is easy to decorate because it's easy to draw on this. So that's another way that you could decorate it and make it. And again, we fill it with birdseed. This one will hold a lot of birdseed. And again, I can take it outside and hang it anywhere that I would like. Now, if you don't have any jugs that you can use, or maybe you will have some jugs in a few days when you use up your milk in your refrigerator, I've got some other good ideas for you too. Maybe you have pine cones in your yard or near your house, and you can go for a walk, which is a great thing to do on Earth Day, and you can get a pine cone and tie a string to the end of the pine cone. Now, what you can do, this is what that peanut butter was for. You're gonna take the peanut butter and you're gonna spread the peanut butter all over the pine cone like this. You want to get it nice and gooey. And I wonder if you can guess what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take that tray of birdseed and I'm going to bring it over here closer to me. And I'm going to take this pine cone and I'm going to roll it right in the birdseed. Roll it and press down and roll it and roll it and roll it. And now look, the birdseed has stuck to the peanut butter. And I can go hang this up outside, and this is a wonderful treat for the birds. Okay, if you don't have a pine cone, you can just try a piece of bread. I took a piece of bread, I popped my finger through it, my thumb, I made a hole in the bread, I tied a string through the hole, and same thing, I can take some peanut butter, I can spread it on my bread. And now I think you can guess what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that bread and I'm gonna press it right down in the peanut butter. I could do the other side too if I wanted to. And I've got a bird feeder and I can just go hang that outside. And again, a delicious treat for the birds. If you have a bagel, here I have a bagel. A bagel already has a hole in it. So I just had to tie my string right through the bagel. Same thing, I'm gonna spread it with peanut butter. And I think you're getting the idea now. And again, if you don't have peanut butter and you have shortening, which is something people use to bake with, you can use that also. Take my bagel, stick it in my peanut butter. And now I have a bagel bird feeder to hang outside. The next one is really funny. If you have an empty paper towel roll, or the next time you have an empty paper towel roll, you might have to wait to get one, you can put a string through it like I did. You can tie the end. I haven't tied this one yet, but I want to show you how easy it is to tie the ends of a string. And again, I can cover this with peanut butter. And wait till you see how fun this one is. Covering it with peanut butter. This is fun. It's sticky, but it's fun. It is messy, messy, messy. All right, now I'm gonna take that toilet paper roll and I'm gonna roll my toilet paper roll in the peanut butter. I might have to roll this a couple of times to cover all the spots. And look what I have. I have a toilet paper roll bird feeder. The birds can land right on here and eat their bird seed. If you don't have any bird seed, birds also like cereal. Like I said, they like Cheerios. One way you can do that is just take your string, and you see this morning I've been stringing Cheerios on a piece of string. I can string a few more Cheerios right now. Look at my messy, messy hands. And I can keep going and putting my Cheerios on until I get to the very end. And when I get to the end of my Cheerios, let's pretend I'm at the end, I can just take this and I can tie it around to this end and tie it up. Push that through and make a little knot. My hands are sticky now. And I can just hang this outside on a branch for my birds to eat. So boys and girls, those are some simple ways to make bird feeders. Maybe you have other great ideas. Maybe you want to spread peanut butter on a rice cake, or you want to spread peanut butter on a paper plate and dunk that in. Maybe you have your own great ideas. I would love, love, love for you to make some bird feeders. Maybe today, maybe next week, maybe when you get some supplies in a couple of weeks, and send me pictures of your bird feeders and we'll share them with the whole class. All right, bye-bye.